Hello everyone and welcome back to our 12-day holiday event. So starting off, we're going to be doing a lot of pathing and building in this episode. I am going to be making a little cul-de-sac here, but first we're going to be making a pretty large diagonal road. So here I am for a little bit struggling with the road, just because there is so much pathing that goes into this, and like I don't know, there's like so many different like little codes you have to use for each line. It is a little bit of a struggle. So starting off, I just went ahead and filled everything in just to kind of help me out some. But yeah, I'm gonna try to make this whole island, I don't know, very symmetrical, I guess. In some ways, I want to try to make it symmetrical. Just because I never have before really, and plus I feel like those islands look super good, so I want to try that. Here I am kicking this snowball into the river. I thought that was hilarious. I wanted to keep that in, and that big awkward terraforming that I made, I destroyed some of that to get out of the way because this road's going to kind of extend pretty far out, so I wanted to make sure I had enough room. And also, today's video, I'm going to attempt to get some villagers. I don't know if I will though. We'll have to see if it works. I'm not too sure if it does or not, so we'll find out together. And now that I kind of got that diagonal part out of the way, the easy part, just kind of making a straight road here, because I want to create a area to where the villagers can live. So I didn't want to make it like on a diagonal. I wanted like something to lead up to it. So here I am finishing up the road, and now I can actually try to figure out how I want the neighborhood to go. So these little green grates are so cute. I really like those. I just wanted to say that. But here, so I didn't know if I wanted it to be road. So yeah, that kind of tripped me up for a little bit. So I walked away just for a few minutes and just added more trees, because like I said, I'm gonna use this kind of as like a barrier and like kind of a guide, so I don't do too much over like in the unimportant like parts of the island, because I'm not gonna be doing the beach, so I really don't need a beach. So yeah, I'm just filling all this in. Same thing, kind of like the same pattern with this like brick like fence and some holly bushes. Man, the holly bushes look amazing when they're green. I really wish it could stay like that, but they turn red. I don't know. But I did end up deciding in that short time that I was going to use this brick path. So hopefully this looks good. I'm going to be making a ginormous kind of like square, if you want to say, rectangle maybe. I don't know. Just enough to fit 4 houses. But where I typically do this with roads, so this brick pathing was kind of awkward for me. So yeah, hopefully it works out and looks okay, but we'll see. Finally, after getting the shape I want, it's time to fill everything in, unfortunately. So yeah, I went ahead and filled in every single thing, and it looks pretty good. I was really happy with it. And in the center, I wanted to make sure there was like kind of like a centerpiece, so I made sure I was able to make like a little square in the center so I can add something later on, whether it be like a regular like cedar tree or like a Christmas tree. I don't know. I'm going to be adding Christmas decorations, just not over the top, just enough to where you guys get the gist, it's Christmas. I don't know. But yeah, here I am finally finishing up this little area, and it looks great. I was really happy with how it turned out. And just for the time being, I will be adding just some bushes and a tree. I honestly liked how this looked, and I really just left it. I really like how that turned out. So yeah, and now that I got all of that done and I have the shape that I want, now it's time to kind of figure out where I want to place down the villager houses. Because I'm only going to be putting 4 here, so hopefully this works. I think that it will, as long as I do it right. But yeah. And before I time travel or move any villagers in, I wanted to add some more decorations just to kind of help me. The amount of times I accidentally plant a bush somewhere I want to put a tree, or vice versa, is a lot. So there's going to be a lot of fails, especially there. And right here, I didn't know if I wanted to put down any more like bushes or like fence right there, so I left it alone. And unfortunately now I have to terraform a little bit to kind of like get everything out of the way so I have enough room. So I went ahead and did that. And here we go. I have all the 4 plots laid out that I'm happy with. And now right here, I wanted to add trees just to cover up resident services as best I can. And I don't have to cover it up that much, but I just want there to be kind of a barrier. I don't know, it makes everything feel kind of closed in and nice. So I added some holly bushes and some trees. And now over here, I extended the road out some more just so I can reach the other house. And yeah, I was really happy with how this turned out so far, and it filled in a lot of the area. And now that that's done, I went ahead and made a little cross, like a crosswalk right here, just to help out. At first, I was only going to make it 2, but I didn't like that. So I did come back later on and fix that because I don't know. It would make sense for there to be 3 just because of that green path. So I did fix that, so don't worry. And over here, I went ahead and started placing down some more trees just to help kind of clear out my inventory and to help me kind of map out everything on this side. Because I don't know, I want everything to look really nice and filled in. So I wanted to add as much like greenery, like cedar trees, bushes, and stuff that I could. And I went ahead and thought ahead, so I went and placed down some little tracks right here. I'm going to use this as like where cars are parked in the snow. I feel like it was really cute, so I just went for it. And plus they can be used for like little like donuts, like people ride down on hills. It can be used for a lot of different things, and I thought it was cute. I added one off to the road here, like that's their like little driveway area. I feel like it's, I don't know, pretty cute. And like I said, I was creating some like little foresty areas and more like city areas. So I feel like this will fit in just perfectly. And when I got that finished, I went to the front here and just added some street lamps just to help me get more of a vision of what I wanted to do. I did end up adding some of these steel fences here, just not on the sidewalk. I feel like this makes a good little entrance to the neighborhood itself, and I like it. And now that that's done, I went ahead and I took the time to amiibo card villagers in. Now, I picked villagers just based off of their houses, not necessarily like Christmas or holiday looking villagers. Cherry had one, but I went through all that, and yeah, I skipped a lot so you guys didn't have to see anything. And unfortunately, I can't move anyone in. Because of that, I just kind of went without it. So yeah, I have 8 villagers total. I don't want to have 10 just because of my ideas I have in mind. The island's going to be huge, and a lot of the builds are going to be huge. So I don't have enough room for 10 villagers, so I'm going to roll with 8. I may, if I have time and you guys really want me to, I can move some of these out and quickly find some more villagers. But for the time being, these villagers will work just fine, and I made everything flow in a way to where it doesn't really matter, I guess. But yeah, sorry, I know it kind of stinks, but again, I might do it later on. We'll see. And now, decorating the houses, I have this really cute snow path. I feel like it works so well, and it breaks up the brick and all the roads. I feel like it's really festive looking and natural, so I don't know, it works out. And honestly, these houses are really fitting. I know that like they're like different, like kind of like different themes on every single one of them, but I don't know, they really worked out. And yeah, and having these like derpy villagers, it kind of, I don't know, it's funny, it's cute, and I don't know, I just think it was cool. I actually ended up with Coco, which is a really rare like kind of fill in my opinion. But yeah, now I am filling in the rest of these areas just with snow, and also in front of all the houses I'm gonna be adding these little like small festive trees just to show everyone's being festive. And I don't know, I think it's cute. I think it's part of, I don't know, what a lot of people do, so I went ahead and did that. I think it looks great. And now is the time for decorating. So I wanted to make sure I decorated everything as much as I could, not over the top, just like stuff here and there. because I don't want to add too much, just enough to where it looks like everything's filled in. And yeah, I want to make sure if you guys come visit my island that you guys can walk around and not really have to worry about space. And over here was a little bit awkward just because I wanted to add some greenery, so I just went ahead and added some holly bushes. I feel like this is going to look really good. I'll time travel and show you guys when everything's filled in. And over in this little area, I added a little sleigh and a snowman just to help fill it in, and I thought that was so cute. I'm really glad I added that. And to stay with the realism, I added some trash bags over here. And to fill in this area some more, I added some of these ash trees. I feel like it gives it some greenery that it was really needing and kind of breaks up the snow and the browns and stuff. I don't know, it looks really good and I liked it. Now in the center here, I did the same thing. I went ahead and placed down some snowpath just to help cover it up some, and I added a big Christmas tree. But I was hesitant at first because I didn't know if I wanted to put that there or not. So I took some time away and did something else. I added bushes along the whole side of here. This is going to look so cool, especially when I time travel. I don't know, it's just going to make everything kind of pop, and I don't know, it'll help the road, like guide the road even more. I'd say that's cool. And now I'm done from that. I went ahead and started to add some more realistic stuff. So I added some fences just to help with the backdrop here, and the utility pole just to help give it some height, and again break up the colors because I'm going to be using a lot of grays, whites. I don't know. I feel like it's going to help somewhat, so let's just roll with it. Now the fences, I'm using these to help cage off the area, just because, like I said before, I have a lot of big things in mind, and if everything plays out, this will all make sense at the end, which I'm really hoping it does, because if not, it's going to be really awkward. Again, adding some more utility poles right over here, and I didn't know how far I wanted to move the fences out. So I was kind of stumped on that just for a little bit because I didn't know, I don't know. I didn't know truly how far I wanted to go just yet. But yeah, these snowmen are so cute. I'm so glad I grabbed so many of these. I feel like they're going to add so much and make it look like, I don't know, like a real neighborhood where kids or adults even, you know, they make snowmen. I don't know. I just think it's cute. I'm really glad I did that. And now I'm just caging this in just a little bit more and try to add in some bushes anywhere I can just to help fill in the area more. So when I time travel, it's going to look really good, hopefully. And in the center here, I added a big Christmas tree. Now, if things plan out how I want them to, that may change. But for right now, I think the big Christmas tree looks good right there. And now that I have everything in the neighborhood that I want for right now, I went ahead and started placing down some more fences to help kind of cage it off. And luckily, it kind of worked out. Everything lined up how it should, which is always nice, and it makes you feel so good. Especially, you don't have to remove anything, because that sucks. But the trees lined up perfectly, and I was able to fit everything here quite easily. And I don't know, make it like a little neighborhood that's kind of caged in. I don't know. I just feel like it looks cool, and I was happy with it. Now I'm doing some final little touches here. I want to make sure I fill it in just enough. I don't want to do over the top or anything. So I added some more sleds. These are so cute. I'm so glad I got these. And you can customize them in many different colors that I learned on. Because I only had the brown and the red variant. But they can be a white and a dark brown, which is really cool. And right here I did add kind of like what I was saying before, where you can kind of they have a little ring that they can go down on a hill. I just wanted to do that. I thought it was cute, and I don't know, pretty festive in my opinion. I don't know, I think it looks good. I was really happy with that, and just added some more bushes around just to do some final touches here and there to make everything look nice, and just a little path just to kind of fill in the area a little bit more. But yeah, now that we are done, let's go ahead and do our final walkthrough. And that wraps up today's video. I really hope you guys did enjoy. This video was really fun to make. I'm actually going to continue making more after this recording. But yeah, this is day 2. We still got a long way to go. So you guys stay tuned. Make sure you like, subscribe if you're not already. But yeah, if you guys are looking forward to this, let me know in the comments below. And ideas even. But yeah, until next time.